a spot for Aaron. One says you added a maximum amount of guests. Okay. I don't even see the chat on here. Welcome. Remember card, blah, blah, blah. Aaron said hi. Aaron, it's got a.
There we go.
All right. My speaker's not that
Oh,
great
it's
on my
connected
cell
to my
phone,
device.
but I
Hang
can
on.
hear you a little bit. Is it echoey?
No.
No? Okay.
What are you doing?
Trying to figure out this social media, YouTube podcast stuff, but I'm a guy who digs holes.
Let's go look at my race car.
Hey, go get my earbuds, please.
Pretty badass view.
Downstairs. Hell yeah. You haven't run this one yet, though, right?
I haven't, no. Yeah, it's a storage unit right now.
Is it? That thing's got to be pretty loud.
There's a muffler right there.
Yeah.
There's two mufflers.
Yeah.
And then I got some hold on. They're back there. Two of those boys.
Oh, that's much better.
Okay. That's all.
Aaron, what's your goal with it?
To be competitive. That's all.
Okay. So you're gonna run in the index class super?
Probably gonna have to be super because well, if it lives on the dyno, then we'll stick with this engine. If that engine expires on the dyno, then it's going to get a different one. I guess that's sort of obvious.
Yeah. Yeah. So yesterday you guys went out to go testing and it rained?
Yeah, we were in the staging lanes and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
I'm such a nerd about light, JK. I'm sorry. Gotta have the right light, gotta have the right angle. Otherwise, nobody wants to look at the bottom of my chin.
I tried to do the same thing. You know, I've been doing this stuff forever just on a stupid cell phone. So I was like, we'll try to get, a light and try to get a microphone. And I went and got a laptop and tried to learn this YouTube live stuff because Facebook deletes this shit every 30 days. And I can download the video and upload it to YouTube, but we still lose out on hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments that get deleted. So I was like, well, let's try to migrate everything over to YouTube Live. So I did all this stuff, and then tonight I found that I can't, without the different software or whatever, I can't invite somebody over like what we're doing right now from the laptop. I have to be on a mobile device.
Interesting. So I think there's something called I'm glad we're doing this live.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're all learning right now. This is a good thing.
In the early 2010s, I had a live prank call show for like 3 years, and I did Shoutcast and a few other streaming services. And Yeah, it can be geeky. Now it's much easier because podcasting wasn't a big deal back then. Now you can just
Yeah.
download some sort of podcast studio app. I ran into the same thing when I was looking into streaming, sort of how Bill does at
Hmm.
like Texas versus the World or some events here, is that you almost
Yeah.
need like a separate server with I and each camera needs to have its own Wi-Fi connection, basically.
Hmm.
And there's a device that sort of runs in between
Yeah.
that the software will run on a laptop, and you can use separate cameras. But
Yeah.
I don't know with like what the YouTube folks that I watch, like I'm sure you watch the same stuff, like uh the Stevie Jackson and
Yeah.
Lara Burnett show, like that sort of
In
thing.
Westbuck and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just, but they also have somebody, a producer that runs all that
Sure.
shit for them.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, I was thinking I was messaging Corey Ryder the other day on some shipping stuff, and I know that he does some media stuff as well. So maybe he might be a good one to tap into for a resource to see what he does. Um,
Um, there's
just
a
to see if
guy
he has
who
any
drives
ideas.
a flame and tribal colored car uh, that went 5-0s at Texas versus the World. He does media.
Yeah. Yeah. I can send Aaron a message too. If that's who you're referring
Yeah.
to.
No, no. Uh, Stephen Haas.
Oh, Haas. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Yeah, no, I forgot about him. He travels and does the conventions or whatever, right?
Something like that. And I think he
Yeah.
used to do the videos back in the day, right? Like the DVDs or something. Is that right? Or was that somebody else?
I think that was somebody else, but I think he did some Volkswagen Media stuff as well. I think so.
Well, we're on the
But
platform where you
well,
just ask how to do it. I mean, you just type it
yeah,
into the YouTube
yeah.
University.
I know Mario said something about some software called OBS or something, and he says it's like a middle thing, and it'll broadcast it to Facebook and YouTube and stuff simultaneously and connect
Yeah.
the two. So,
Yeah,
and
that's
there's
right. And
another
I
one
think that that
called
software, they have something called a codec, and like you can
okay,
insert the codec into the certain software, and then you can add cameras and blah, blah. It's
yeah,
infinitely changeable and
yeah,
adjustable.
yeah. We'll learn it. It just takes time, and but once we get a hang of it, we'll get a hang of it. But I think it's important to try to migrate everything over here to where we can keep it. So
Well, and there are some people that don't have Facebook, which sounds crazy, but I mean,
yes,
it's true.
no, I've heard the same thing. There's been a couple in the last couple days that have been like, "Oh, you're on YouTube. This is great." So
Yeah, and the other thing you can do is similar to what, the West Buck show does and stuff like that. If you do have a guest or something like that and
mhm,
you can clip things, you can run ads,
yeah,
all that
yeah,
stuff. Because the
yeah,
weird part about it is that after we get done with this, it's gonna, depending on the settings, it may or may not automatically upload it. But you have to
mhm,
name it right, and you have to change a bunch of shit before it goes live, because otherwise it'll just be like Volks Group was live and then the date.
yeah,
So like after Texas versus the World, it took 4 days to process to get, well, to the real problem was the
yeah,
copyright strikes
mhm,
from all the music they
music,
play at the track.
yeah, yeah. Do they all do that on purpose, you think?
What's that?
Play the music, just to m
Oh no, I
mm,
don't think so. I think it's just,
yeah,
Sweet Home Alabama
yeah,
all day long.
yeah, yeah. Martin, will see you next weekend. Shoot, Mo is here. Let me see. 6-inch tire deal. So, all right, dude. Well, thanks for putting in a little test for me tonight, and I obviously we can have somebody on here if I use my cell phone again. I'll
Yeah, and
figure
like I
out
said, there's
the
a
third party.
button before you start
Yeah.
in the list of options to make it go horizontal. But
Okay.
I think for this format, because I think you're seeing the same way that I am, the comments on the bottom and the two of us,
Yes. Yep.
I think it's probably fine
Okay. All right.
for uh for going live anyway.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You just got to
Well,
make sure
again,
that the person who's you're going live with is in their car with their phone on their lap or something like that
yeah.
while
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah. Yep. All right, dude. Well, again, I appreciate you helping out and uh, contributing to this test, and I'm
My
excited for this
pleasure.
year, and um, it should be a good time.
All
It's
right.
not our first rodeo, so we'll be just fine.
All right, man.
So, all right, dude. You have a good night.
Good to see you. Give me a call later
All right, buddy.
this week sometime.
I will. All
Okay.
right, guys. Have a good night.